successful merchants. Life was a tapestry woven with privilege, power, and surprising sophistication. We'll explore their grand homes, lavish diets, dazzling fashion, and the daily routines that set them apart from the vast majority. In medieval society, wealth wasn't just about money, it was about land and power. The feudal system was paramount, with kings granting land to nobles in exchange for loyalty and military service. These lords, in turn, controlled vast estates worked by peasants. Beyond land, the church held immense wealth and influence, while a burgeoning merchant class in cities accumulated fortunes through trade, creating a new form of medieval affluence. The most visible symbol of wealth was undoubtedly the home. For the nobility, this meant castles or grand manors. These weren't just fortified structures. They were sprawling complexes designed for defense, administration, and luxurious living. Imagine thick stone walls, multiple towers, a great hall for banquets and governance, private chambers, chapels, and extensive service buildings, all within a defensive perimeter. Step inside, and you'd find interiors far from barren. Rich people adorned their homes with expensive tapestries depicting myths or hunts, providing both insulation and artistic flair. Furniture, though less common than today, was elaborately carved, often featuring intricate details. Think large wooden chests, heavy tables, and canopy beds draped with fine fabrics. Fireplaces were central, providing warmth and a focal point for the main hall. A truly wealthy household was a bustling mini-economy, supported by dozens, sometimes hundreds, of servants. There were stewards, chamberlains, cooks, scullions, stable hands, laundresses, personal attendants, and even entertainers. Their day began early, managing everything from preparing elaborate meals to running the estate, maintaining the wardrobe, and ensuring the lord's comfort and security. Life for the elite was one of perpetual service. Food was perhaps the ultimate display of wealth. While peasants ate mostly grains and vegetables, the rich feasted on an abundance of meat, venison, boar, beef, and fowl like swans and peacocks. Exotic spices, imported at great cost, transformed dishes. Banquets were elaborate affairs with multiple courses, fine wines, and entertainment, designed to impress guests and solidify social standing. Presentation was as important as taste. Fashion was another clear indicator of status. The rich wore clothes made from expensive, imported fabrics like silk, velvet, and fine wool, dyed in vibrant, costly colors like royal blue and crimson. Furs, especially ermine and sable, were reserved for the highest nobility. Jewelry, often incorporating precious stones and intricate metalwork, completed the ensemble. Every stitch and embellishment spoke volumes about one's place in society. Education, though not universal, was valued. Noble children often had private tutors, learning Latin, French, history, and courtly manners. Girls learned household management and possibly music. Entertainment was diverse: hunting, hawking, jousting tournaments, chess, backgammon, music, and storytelling. Traveling minstrels and jesters provided amusement, turning dull evenings into lively occasions. While often romanticized, medieval hygiene wasn't as abysmal for the rich as sometimes portrayed. Many castles had private latrines emptying into moats or cesspits, and wealthy individuals often had access to bathhouses or private tubs, using scented waters and soaps. Herbal remedies and barber surgeons attended to their health, though medical knowledge was rudimentary. Sickness, however, respected no social boundaries. Travel for the wealthy was a grand procession. Lords and ladies moved between their estates or embarked on pilgrimages with an extensive entourage of servants, guards, and baggage. While roads were often poor and dangerous, they rode on well-bred horses or in elaborate, though uncomfortable, carriages. These journeys were slow, but an essential part of maintaining control over their lands and displaying their status. Religion permeated all aspects of medieval life, especially for the rich. Wealthy families often commissioned private chapels within their castles, employing their own priests. They made substantial donations to the church, founding monasteries, and went on pilgrimages, sometimes even sponsoring entire crusades. This wasn't just piety, it was also a way to secure salvation, display devotion, and reinforce their power and influence within the community. For noble men, the art of warfare and knightly pursuits was central to their identity. From a young age, they trained in horsemanship, swordsmanship, and strategy. Knights wore expensive, custom-made armor, carried finely crafted weapons, and led their retinues into battle to defend their lands or to expand them. Chivalry, while often idealized, provided a code of conduct, adding another layer to their complex lives of power and conflict. Noble women, though often confined to domestic spheres, wielded significant influence. Their primary role was to marry well, securing alliances and producing heirs. They managed vast households, oversaw servants, and could even administer estates in their husband's absence, demonstrating remarkable administrative skills. While their legal rights were limited, their social standing and ability to shape courtly life were undeniable. The lives of the medieval rich, with their immense resources and power, left an indelible mark on history. Their patronage fueled artistic and architectural marvels, from stunning cathedrals to magnificent castles that still stand today. Their political decisions shaped nations, and their cultural impact, from literature to fashion, continues to influence our understanding of the medieval era. They truly were the architects of their age. So, as we've seen, life for the medieval rich was a complex blend of privilege, responsibility, and constant display of power. It was a world vastly different from our own, yet one that laid many foundations for modern society. From their grand castles to their lavish banquets, the medieval elite truly knew how to live. What surprised you most about their lives? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more historical deep dives.